guitar, do some singing in Port Harbor.
All right, describe the writing process for Rip the Sails.
Yeah, Rip the Sails, like a bunch of my songs, I write down lyrics first before I write other parts to it. This one was no different. I typed this one up on my computer. And I remember where I was. I was still at school, and I was in Harrison Hall sitting on a bench in between classes. I was writing it up. And I wrote it, I think, in a bunch of different places. That's just one of the places I remember writing it. And it was before, I wrote it before Port Harbor was a band, and so I had recorded a GarageBand file for it. And it's way different now than my GarageBand file. My GarageBand file is like, maybe we'll hear it someday, but yeah, it's a lot better now.
Okay, when was the song written and where in terms of emotionally and philosophically?
Yeah, it's a tough song. I just listened to it before we did this, just to refresh, as a refresher. And it's tough. It sometimes it just really gets me. And it got me right before I listened to this. I don't know. I learned a lot from my parents, actually, who are both social workers. It's important not to throw around words like addictions or things like that, because a lot of people struggle with really serious things. But I wrote it as a song about being in a pattern of doing something that you don't want to do, but you feel like you can't stop. And so that's a terrible place to be in. And I guess that's kind of where the imagery is informed, and there's a lot of desperation, and that's where it comes from. And it was recurring. Like, this song is just like one, and maybe even a pinnacle of something that's ongoing. So like, it's tough.
So what does it, that being said, what does it mean to you? And what was your experience when?
It's just got so much of what that struggle is for me in it, of just the descriptions of it, and it's when I was listening to the lyric that says, whether I'm seeking or avoiding, it's the only thing I find. It's like, sometimes, especially if you've been through something like this, like, sometimes you actually go after it, and you're like, I don't know why I'm doing this, because I know that it tears me up. I don't know why I'm actually looking for this right now. And sometimes it's the last thing that you want, and you're like, no way, I'm not going to let this do this to me today. And it's still the only thing that's there, and it rears its ugly head every time. And I actually have that lyric in there too, it rears its head. And that chorus just like, it just is this desperate cry of just, I want to be refined, I don't want to do this anymore, like, I want to be something that I'm not right now. And that just sucks. Like, that's just a hard place to be in, and it's really hard. And so leading to that bridge, I was listening to that bridge. Val sings that. I'm gonna say it now. Every time Val sings that bridge, Rip the Sails, when she sings that, I want everyone to just like applaud. Like, I always want that, because like, that's what I would do. Like, just like the way that she sings that, and I'm so glad that we like decided that to be her part, because like, it's so this soaring melody, and it is this battle cry, but it's so humble. Like, it's saying like, wreck me, like, stop this direction that I'm going, like, stop this trajectory that's just gonna lead me down a path where I don't want to go. And it's so scary to say that, and sometimes I really want to say it, and sometimes I really don't. And now we play that song a lot now, and sometimes it really hits me, and I'm thinking, yes, like, rip the sails, like, run me aground, I don't want to do this anymore. And sometimes it's like, I don't want to say that, I don't want that pain, because like, I don't want to, like, a shipwreck is a bad image. Like, I don't want to do that today, like, I don't want to ask that, I don't want to experience that today. But I guess it just fits in different days, different things, but the song means a ton to me, no matter what. But
what do you want other people to do?
I want people to feel like they have a voice. I want this song to be their voice. Because where I'm going through stuff like that, the things that informed me writing this song, I feel like nobody knew and nobody was talking about it. I felt completely alone. And just from wherever your support systems are, I feel like it's just silence. And I want this song to break that silence. And even if you don't vibe with the last half of it that's saying, please, like, help me change this, like, maybe just that first part of it of just describing the struggle and describing the desire, I just want people to get that. I want them to feel like they can relate with that.
Anything else that you have?
Yeah, I don't know. I just want to reiterate that, I guess. It's so important to me, and like I said, I wish that there had been, people or places or songs saying these things for me when I was struggling, and I still struggle with it, and the song is helpful for me now. But yeah, I guess that's it. Like, let's sing it together. Like, let this just be our song.